I'm going to take you through the Schaefer 260 virtual tour. It's been a little difficult to show the boat with the restrictions and stuff like that, but you'll notice this is the 26 foot, the Schaefer 260, and just want to make note of all the stainless steel. You know that the anchor plate, the trim, all solid stainless steel, a sign of quality from this manufacturer, Schaefer, that builds super yachts in Brazil up to 83 feet. So you get that in the construction of this boat, the quality, et cetera, especially with a very, very attractive retail price of 119,000 Canadian. This hull finish has been in a metallic gray. It's quite sharp, and I think it's a finish where they're using in a lot of the bigger boats as well. A lot of stainless steel, a lot of aluminum, very, very clean, very sporty design. This particular boat has an arch, as you see, which is very, very functional, as well as stylish. So if you look at the pictures, it has very, very nice lines, which is typical of the Schaefer product. Now, I only had one hand because I'm holding the camera, so that was a bit tight, and it's a bit cool in there. But you'll notice these snaps they use are kind of a pin and spring-loaded configuration, which is a really high quality, different than the typical snaps that you get on a boat, which are like the ones you get on clothing and jackets and stuff. This particular boat has a complete enclosure. We don't have the side panel installed there on the starboard side, but it is installed on the port side. Yeah, you probably noticed some wrinkles in the canvas, but that's only because it hasn't been out in the warm. The rear enclosure has a screen on that panel so that you can get some breeze coming in and no bugs. Here we are on the front deck, front bow. That red canvas bag there is the winter cover. It's a custom-made winter cover, so you've got protection. You don't have to shrink wrap. You notice the hatch too is got 3 points of lockdown, which usually only have 2. This one has 3. Get into the anchor bay. You'll notice all the Schaefer yachts, including the 260, has a very, very clean look. We open this up. The compartment down below here is very functional. It has a light. The windlass has got a helm control as well as the foot control switches. It's got an anchor lock, lots of chain, lots of room for storage of maybe a couple of fenders, but very, very functional area, very clean. You notice the size of the stainless steel rail too. It's pretty significant, typical of boats that are much, much larger. Nice little teak accents on the steps. Everything's zippered in or using those pin snap downs. There's our helm. This boat's equipped with Volvo Penta stern drives, and this is the Raymarine Axion system, which integrates beautifully into the engine information, as well as tying into the entertainment. The Fusion stereo system that is equipped in this boat. They all link together, which makes it nice. Very nice looking panel. The controls are here. The windlass control is there. All your gauges are here. All your light switches. And there is the monitor for the holding tank just to the left, and it indicates the level. And it also this boat is equipped with a holding tank and deck fitting so you can pump out. Optionally, it has what is included as an option is a macerator. So if this goes into salt water, this boat, you have a macerator so that you can dump at sea. Here's the swivel chair. There's two of them. Captain's chairs, and they have a real nice bolster. The bolster's in the down position there. This seating area is pretty extensive, and underneath here I just found this is a great spot for a cooler. There's a lot of storage area on the Schaefer. This is probably the largest one right here. That's underneath the seat cushion. There's a table which is removable, and this particular boat has the nautical carpet, the marine carpet, which you see there. Kind of a luxurious fabric finish that they use. It's has a little bit of a silvery finish to it. Yeah, the canvas here, it just was put up, and you know, once you get that outside, you get a little bit of warmth and moisture on it. It'll all the wrinkles will come out. There's a fuel fill. There's a shower, handheld shower. Fusion stereo system. There's 4 speakers in the cockpit, 2 mounted into the arch, and 2 just in front in the lower part by the captain's chairs. Now this console here is a wet bar, and it has a pretty extensive cooling. This is a cooler. This is an insulated system here. So keep your food and drinks cool, easy access. This is the Schaefer labeled stemware, glassware. It's plexiglass, of course. Now that seat there, 2 things. First of all, that's the engine compartment. There's a handle where you would put it up and some hydraulic lifts. There's your battery switches, which are easily accessible and fuel cutoff. There's another storage. You can probably use that one for garbage. There's a closer look at the battery switches and fuel cutoff. It's a storage on the starboard side. Actually, storage on the port side, and this is the starboard side. Quite deep, quite extensive. Lots of nice storage areas. Keep the boat tidy. The engine vent there, that is stainless steel. It's not plastic. Usually you see plastic on this boat. There's lots of stainless steel, and those engine vents are in there. Here's the cabin. This boat, by definition, is a cuddy cabin. All LED lighting in here, so it's quite bright, and of course, cool lighting and efficient, so it's not draining your batteries. We put in the cushions here so that you could see what the sleeping quarters would be like, and it looks pretty comfy. Otherwise, with those cushions out, which we'll remove in a moment, you have a nice sitting area down below, and there's the panels that are fitted, and when you remove those, you have a sitting area. Now underneath all these cushions is a very extensive storage area as well. I'd recommend this for, you know, PFDs and extra blankets and stuff like that. Now you notice the hardware on this door. This is the head door. Very extensive. That door is significant in size and thickness, and even the quality of the hardware is stuff we don't see on boats anywhere, and even in the $500,000 price range, probably closer to $1 million. So this goes to show you the quality of hardware that Schaefer is building in. There's our electric head. Yes, it is electric. There is a handheld shower. Porthole, this is your head, LED illuminated as well. It's not extensively large, but you know what? It keeps you legal when it comes to the laws in Ontario regarding drinking. You need to be able to sleep aboard, have a permanent washroom, and cook aboard a boat, and this would make it legal for you to drink. A lot of people don't know that. 2 house batteries, 105 amp hour, and a cranking battery for your engine. There's a Volvo Penta 280 horsepower upboard drive. Really, really easy access to all your service points, and access to everything in the engine area, actually. There's our twin counter-rotating props on the stern drive. A quick look at the trim tabs, which are hydraulic, and notice they're stainless steel. See a lot of these and they're just galvanized. They're stainless steel. Now that motor tilts right now, it's almost all the way up, but the performance of this is the most efficient with the twin props on the stern drive on this particular